Have you ever noticed how the moment you tell someone your big dream, your motivation slowly begins to disappear? You say you're going to start a business, write a book, transform your body, escape your comfort zone, become someone completely different. And for a few minutes, it feels incredible. People praise you, they nod, they say, "That's amazing." And suddenly, something changes. The fire becomes weaker, the urgency fades. Days pass, weeks pass, and the dream that once consumed your mind quietly dies. Why does this happen? Why do so many people talk endlessly about success, but never actually touch it? Because most dreams don't die from failure, they die from exposure. The world has convinced us that announcing our goals is the same as pursuing them. But what if speaking your dreams too early is secretly destroying them? Think about it. A seed buried underground grows in silence. The moment you rip it out too early to show everyone, it dies. Your dreams work the same way. Most people crave validation more than transformation. They announce goals because talking creates the illusion of progress. Your brain receives a small reward just for speaking about the future version of yourself, and that reward is dangerous. Because your mind begins confusing intention with achievement. You feel productive without doing anything. You feel admired without earning it. You feel successful before suffering. And that is where ambition starts rotting. Have you ever met someone who constantly talks about what they're going to do, but years later they're still in the same place? Same excuses, same habits, same life. They became addicted to the announcement instead of the action. And maybe, without realizing it, you have too. But here's the terrifying part. Every time you expose a fragile dream to the wrong people, you risk killing it completely. Because not everyone claps for your growth. Some people secretly enjoy the smaller version of you, the predictable version, the version that never changes. The moment you speak about evolving, their doubt enters your mind. Are you sure you can do that? What if you fail? Be realistic. And slowly, your certainty begins collapsing. That's why powerful people move differently. They build quietly. They disappear for months. They let results speak before words ever do. Because they understand something most people never learn. Dreams need protection before they need attention. Imagine a blacksmith forging a sword. The metal must sit in unbearable heat before it becomes strong. If he removes it too early to show people his progress, the blade remains weak and unfinished. Your mind is being forged the same way. You cannot become extraordinary while constantly seeking applause during the process. Sometimes silence is not weakness, it's strategy. And in a world addicted to broadcasting everything, silence has become a superpower. But let's go deeper. Why are people so desperate to tell others their dreams in the first place? Because speaking feels safer than doing. Talking creates comfort. Action creates uncertainty. Saying I'm going to change my life is easy. Waking up at 5 a.m. consistently is hard. Posting motivational quotes is easy. Sitting alone with discipline is hard. Telling people you'll become successful is easy. Sacrificing distractions for years is hard. Real growth is painfully quiet. No audience, no applause, no immediate reward. Just repetition, failure, doubt, persistence. That's why most people never reach their potential. They want the identity without the process. But you You clicked on this video because somewhere deep inside you know you were meant for more. You're tired of unfinished goals, tired of watching time disappear, tired of becoming excited for a week, then falling back into old habits. So here's the shift that can change everything. Stop announcing, start building. Protect your vision like it's sacred. Instead of telling everyone your plans, let your habits reveal them slowly. Move quietly, study quietly, train quietly, suffer quietly. And one day, your results will become impossible to ignore. Because when a lion hunts, it doesn't announce its attack to the entire jungle. It moves in silence. Ask yourself honestly, what dream have you been talking about more than working on? And what would happen if starting today, you stopped seeking validation and became obsessed with execution instead? Imagine where your life could be 1 year from now if you mastered silence and discipline. Your body transformed, your mindset sharper, your confidence unshakable, your future completely different. That version of you is possible. But only if you stop leaking your energy through endless words. The truth is, the world does not reward potential, it rewards finished work. So let your ambition become private. Let your discipline become louder than your announcements. And let people be shocked by your results, not entertained by your plans. Because the most dangerous person in the world is the one who works in silence while everyone else talks. If this video spoke to you, don't ignore that feeling. This could be the moment everything changes. Comment below, I move in silence. Subscribe to Awakened Edge for more powerful self-improvement and philosophical videos designed to sharpen your mind and transform your life. And right now, click the video on your screen. Train your mind to love discipline. Because once you master silence, discipline becomes your greatest weapon.